circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, us talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to go for the first down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. That was a nice pickup running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field. You saw that right there.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Davis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. It becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
They'll toss it to the left. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 82 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Texas A&M's offense will go to work for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. 2 guys we know are going to play at the next level, but I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Finds the tight end. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Cradles it at the 35. The solid return there off. Sets up this offense nicely. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. There he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, Dan?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do. Because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
We've reached the break in South Carolina, holding the lead, and we've come to the end of the first. To check out the stats so far. They'll line up for the field goal try as we start the second quarter. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is true as he puts 3 on. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Florida State is running away with this one right now, and it's kind of felt that way since we saw Chief Osceola and Renegade. They're up 14 over Pittsburgh. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Buys a little extra time.
Usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The RPO fire complete to the left. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggies.
Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Good for Fighting Texas Aggies.
Play it's intercepted.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being a... Oh, he's got some space. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. On 1st and 10 from the 38. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Here goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run the screen. Touchdown, Gamecocks. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Got the first down and more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10.
Texas Aggie.
Looking to throw on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Gets it to him on the screen. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That thing was down for a while. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, the ground game. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the back. It's in, complete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That's reeled in. It's Davis. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Looking to throw again. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a catch at the 15. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed... But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. Bringing it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He finds a soft spot in the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got the back over the middle. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. And the Aggies will hustle to the line. Looking downfield very late in the half. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Grabbed behind the line, it's Davis. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connor. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's got him. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Everybody stays in their lanes. The 31-yard line. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Handoff from the gun. Fighting off the defender. Breaks into the open. down, and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. New Mexico has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside University Stadium. They're up by 4 over UNLV.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man.
The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll keep it on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They kick it away on 4th down. Here's the return. And the punt team gets down there and on the ground.
And the South Carolina offense will take over.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. At midfield, he's got room. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of...
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.